Welcome in, everyone, to the first group Bolero match between the 2 seed and the 7 seed, or first match for both of them. We got Frogsy and CANMaple tonight, and in the comms booth is December and Polar Bailey. We're a little bit late on the start due to some tech issues, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them take it away. Oh.
It's another exciting season. I'm excited to see what these two can come up with.
Yeah, I'm just so happy that Scrubs is back. It's got to be one of my favorite times of year for sure.
Oh yeah,
Really love being part of the Scrubs community.
three best times of the year: Scrubs OOT tournament, Scrubs MMR tournament, and opening day of baseball.
Absolutely. You know, we got to work on making opening day a national holiday.
Opening day, and then just the entire month of October for baseball.
You know, that would be fine with me. Depending on how the Tigers are doing, at least.
Well, right now it's the end of the third, and they are still down to my Mariners 2-0.
Oh man, this comms booth might get pretty contentious by the end, depending on the outcome of this game.
Oh yeah, but hey,
Hopefully, we can
in
keep
Etsy,
our
which we trust.
hopefully we can keep our attention on the race here whenever it happens to start.
Oh yeah, no, we easily can. These two
Fun
riders
fact:
are going to put
this
on such an exciting show that it's going to be hard not to pay attention.
Fun fact, this 2-7 Bolero matchup is the first matchup I ever played in Scrubs. I went into season 4 of Scrubs as the 2 seed, I believe, or the 7. I can't remember now. But yeah, that's just a little tidbit for you all. Looks like we both got the password in with no issues.
Yeah, it looks like they did, and away we go. Is what I would say if they started yet. And exactly, Fox, any day to get another holiday is a day worth living.
Okay, so we've
And then
got
just
the
the
minuet start.
immediate
Looks like
minuet by Maple.
Maple's immediately going to check that minuet check. Frogsy's going
As
to
we
start
get
with
the
the
hint
hints.
tone from Frogsy, as was that Saria's song?
That was in fact Astaria's song, and I got a little bit of lag there, so I didn't quite see what the ice cavern hint was, but I have a feeling we'll see that again momentarily.
Yeah, and then I think the one in Death Mountain was talking about Water Temple, one of the checks being a small key.
It's always handy to know where those small keys are when you're trying to figure out your routing.
And
It's
here
like
comes our
Water
hint
Temple
pack.
Central Pillar with a small key. Inside Ganon's Castle, Death Mountain
IGT,
Trail,
DMT, and
Gerudo
Gerudo
Valley,
Valley. And
Goron
Goron
City
City,
Foolish.
that's a great hint to get before going into the city. As oh, we get a now known to be foolish claim check in the crater.
What a bait. But yeah, the Goron City hit Foolish 25 seconds into the seed is just such a blessing. Really loved the hints, the foolish hints being right there on the Temple of Time checks.
Absolutely.
Just
And I
getting that
love this
information right off the
new
bat.
thing with the Big Poe collector telling you what the check will be.
I'll be honest, I remember to do that about 12% of the time.
Well, back in my day, we didn't do that. We got 10 Poes and were disappointed with the Fluky, and we were happy about it. DMT was the second one that I saw. I saw Inside Ganon's Castle, DMT, Goron City, and Gerudo Valley.
That lines up
And
with
there they are
my
again right here on
understanding as well.
Frosties. Hello, Hydrophobic Walrus. Welcome in. We just getting in to the beginning of this match. This jump up to the hook shotless jump here in Kakariko was actually the third trick I learned when I was getting into Ocarina of Time Randomizer. The first one was actually the boss key skip for Forest Temple. as we get a look here at where we're going to be going today. Yeah, this does not look like the greatest set of things. Not real happy about that, but it could have been worse. We could have had to have done all of Spirit and all of Fire. GTG final is hover boots. Yeah, that is hard required with Shadow. Now, I know we turned the Prelude check off, but is Burning Cack still a check?
Burning Cack is still, in fact, a check.
Okay, awesome.
It's just,
but not in
Prelude.
always.
Correct.
Let's see what our 20
skull seed or not.
Are. Do we get skulls? Fire arrows. We could potentially get skulls. And a Deku stick. Well, it's at least not 30.
Well, we know we're going to need Din's Fire at some point anyway, so as long as it's not fire arrows somehow being on the path to Din's Fire, then I think we might be okay. On the skulls front, I think I would probably be looking at only getting 10. If you were particularly safe as a player, you might want to try to get a few more.
Yeah, knowing we don't have to do Spirit, I'm less inclined to get fire arrows. Ooh, Din's in Wasteland would hard require 20 skulls. That is true.
Yeah, there are definitely a few tricky things that it could be. It could have something to do with, well...
I think because Spirit is an already cleared dungeon, I think that's the only thing it could be.
Yeah.
Oh, and Frogsy not happy to see that. Had to do the double take there. Oh, we got our first major item here in the graveyard. Bottle of milk. Actually, no, that was not our first major item. Our first was the claim check from DMC. It could be Comp Grave, that is true. I've done flame storage so often I forgot that it's an actual trick and not logic.
That's low-key one of the most annoying places to do flame storage in the entire game, because you always end up checking the tombstone again, learning the song. At least I do.
We might have different setups then, because my setup, I've never ran into the tombstone.
I might have to reevaluate my setup then. I learn the song, and then I turn to the left, and I'm still standing between the torch and the tombstone, which might not be the best setup.
I have to relook at my setup. It's 100%. Yeah, the black and white low HP in Dompe's race is exactly what I thought it would feel like. Also, get your predictions in. Who is going to be the first to clear a dungeon? And put in chat what you think the final time for CANMaple is going to be on this Dompe race. As Cristofo Games coming in with a rate of 6. Welcome in, everybody.
Yo, thanks for the raid.
And we get a bloopy. And a bloopy.
$10?
You could say Dompe dropped the dime on us to Ganon.
You sure could. You could say that.
Oh, but you cannot warp here as Frogsy's picking up his own milk. You gotta get that. You gotta get strong. You gotta drink that malt. I do like the addition of starting with double defense, not only for the added benefits that it gives, but also just removing another item out of the check pool. Yeah, we got to do red bar strats. We got to have Link go try to find a bike to get that fast text storage too. Oh, that's right. It is going to play into Dongo's Cavern. Oh, no. Oh, that's going to be fun. That's going to be real fun. All right, 20 seconds through the first gate. Not terrible. Ooh, gets hit by the fire. CANMaple heading down to Zora's River.
I love this play.
Well, we know Link's bike is in Breath of the Wild. That is true.
The river play is just so strong in these particular settings, just because the hints are so good. You get so many of them. There's a lot of Sphere Zero, well, not technically Sphere Zero, but easily accessible checks you can get here. And you know, once you hit that dead end, you can always just play Requiem and get that next song.
I would say these are Sphere Zero, at least for the grottos, because you can come here as adult Link.
Well, the grotto would be Sphere Zero, but the other ones are not, because you would need hover boots and logic in order to get up there as adult, or explosives to get there as child, or a scale,
As
I guess.
well as Song of Storms.
Right.
Just a piece of heart. Gonna get this Gossip Stone and skedaddle on out of here as Hyrule Castle and Ganon's Castle is just dead. So no Strength 3 required.
Thank goodness. And new in Scrubs this year, even if the inside Ganon's Castle had not been hinted foolish, we would still know that it was not a Strength 3 seed because the light trial checks have been turned off.
Which means, unfortunately, the time to play everyone's favorite game show, Eat That Rock, may soon be coming to an end, series finale. As we find gold bracelet. Which grotto was this in? Was this the River Grotto? It was the
Also,
River Grotto.
a Zora scale on Shoot the Sun could come into play, perhaps. Another scale on Target in the Woods. Gonna have to be real accurate with your projectiles if you want to be doing any diving in this seed.
Finally got the soft lock from Target in the Woods the other day where you accidentally hit it a 4th time before you can get the item. I had forgotten that was a thing, and then I was re-familiarizing myself with the rule set for tonight and saw that it was listed in the ones that aren't covered by FPA, and I'm like, huh. Alright.
That has never happened to me. Usually, if anything screwy happens with that Target in the Woods, it's that I go in there with about 6 seeds, and I just go in there guns a-blazing, and I'm like, surely I hit this, and then I run out, and then I have to come back later.
Yeah, that's typical there. I think my favorite interaction with Lost Woods is putting on the hover boots, leaving the minuet check area, and getting hit by the what is it? Why can't I remember the Moblin, right? That's the name of that? Yeah. Getting hit by him and putting on the hover boots and just getting set flying.
Oh, yeah. Meanwhile, Maple saying hi to Richard. Hi, Richard.
Hey, Richard. So I
think the
saw
lore
in
behind
the check set that Treasure Game Hard requires magic. Does that just mean it's set to like never let you 1 in 32 it?
I don't know exactly how that works. I would never even attempt the 1 in 32 anyway, so...
I got it one time. One time. I have gotten so many 4 out of 5s though.
Ooh, we got a Bolero as child.
Okay, cool. You can do it, but it will always fail on the first check. Okay. That's interesting. I like that. That's cool. And it doesn't look like anything in Mido's house except for a heart container, maybe some consumables.
Maybe some bomb shoes?
Sacred Forest Meadow, Path to Baronade. We got Saria's song with this. Skull Kid. Boomerang?
We also got Bolero there.
We did have Bolero there, but that can only be a thing if... that can only be a thing if something on the crater leads you to hover boots. And we know the hover boots are in the middle of GTG.
Extremely hookshot locked.
Very hookshot locked.
So you never know.
We saw Frogsy go into Death Mountain Crater. I did not pay attention to see what the item was in the crater there, though.
I'm not sure
No,
if we saw it.
not in the grotto area, but on the actual volcano that you would need Bolero to plant the bean. I always like it when the Ocarina minigame turns into just one of the songs.
Yeah, or something
And I
that
think
sounds
it
like
would
it
be
could be a song but
absolutely
isn't.
funny if it was a warp song that the Ocarina minigame gave that you had unlocked, and it just warps you away. Oh,
That's a
the
bow,
fairy bow!
which we now know could in fact be Path to Bongo, as we just got that hint on the O side from Frogsy.
Yeah. As I get a little bit of lag as Maple's climbing up the ladder and Frogsy's heading back towards the ferry.
I'm also getting that lag. Wonder if we're getting that on stream.
And the bow, with it being Path to Bongo, it could be that Link the Goron. Well, no, because we had an easily accessible Goron bracelet, so it couldn't be Link the Goron.
I'm not watching the stream, and Maple just got the Ruda's letter on Skull Kid.
Oh, nice. Okay, so that is probably that's just your Path to Baronade. That's just solved.
We got the Ruda's letter on Skull Kid. Wasn't it Sacred Forest Meadow Path to Baronade? Oh yeah, and that was Daria's. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Sky, I don't know if you can hear us right now.
Help us, Sky. We need an adult.
Yeah. Your display for us froze.
Okay, I'm now commentating over
Lost
the live
Woods is
stream,
the
so I
Bongo.
might be delayed by just a second or two here. We got Frogsy doing the child archery game. Maple going to Kokiri Forest as child, so he will have the benefit of being able to do that Kokiri sword check that Frogsy was forced to skip, having gone there as adult. See if that proves to be an advantage or not. Frogsy, unfortunately, whiffing the last couple of rupees. Gonna have to do the archery game again.
I always had a harder time with the child archery than with the adult archery. I don't know why.
The child archery is definitely much harder, I think. Just because the shape of the slingshot is really weird, and I think also the seed doesn't
Oh,
fly as
bomb
fast
shoot. Oh, but it's only
as the arrow.
5.
So Bailey, what do you do with 5 bomb
Guys,
shoots?
displays back up.
Oh, yep.
Oh! Hello, Din's Fire in the child-locked Kokiri Forest check.
Yeah, Frogsy
When
is
does
gonna
Frogsy
be...
go back for that?
I'm gonna say approximately never. Well, no, because he's gonna get some hints for Lost Woods. He's gonna be going back to Lost Woods, probably as child, because there's if we're being prudent and we're full clearing our path areas, we're gonna go there as child so that we can do all the checks. You're right there in the neighborhood. Hopefully, fingers crossed, you go back there and you get that Kokiri sword chest. It feels bad to double dip, but sometimes it's just
Also,
what you have to
yeah,
do.
Path is Path of the Hero. That's got to be light arrows then, yeah? Or magic?
Yeah, it can't be the strength, that's for sure.
Because Path of the Hero just means getting to Ganon, right?
Path the Hero, yes, would be things that are required specifically for defeating Ganon, but nothing else.
Okay. Then yeah, it has to be light arrows because we've already gotten bow and we need magic for Shadow Temple.
Yep.
And here's Frogsy delivering their Richard. I don't know why I almost called Richard Maple.
I like the lore behind Richard. The fact that he runs so slow is probably because he is domesticated and doesn't have to fight for scraps like the other dogs.
He's just an old dog who used to live in Termina until the blue dog finally beat him in a race and it demoralized him and he retired.
What's up, Skygore in the chat? Welcome.
Hello, Sky. It is good to see you.
If Frogsy is heading back in the direction of Child Forest, so fingers crossed he picks up
Bolero.
Otherwise, I think this race might be over kind of before it begins.
Yeah.
We're seeing a pretty early child fishing, it looks like, on Maple's side. We don't have a scale yet, so we're not able to loop Zoro's domain into this route. But we might be checking the back of Lake Hints. We might be at least peeking what's underwater.
Grotto and SFM to full clear this path. It's more than likely just Saria's song, but it still could be that Bolero or whatever this is, because this is something.
It is something indeed.
And it is blue fire arrows.
Is it really something, though?
It's another recent change where your ice arrows now act as blue fire. It is a nice quality of life, not half, though.
Yeah, not in logic. I have really been enjoying having blue fire arrows and scrubs too. I think in the dozen or so scrub seeds I've played.
Chance to reasonably get this inspired. It looks like he's taking it.
Yeah, he's gonna be real happy he came back here.
This item doesn't seem to work here.
I think in the dozen or so scrub seeds I've played this year, I've probably used blue fire arrows at Ice Cavern rather than a hammer in like 9 of them, or rather than a bottle.
Nice letter. Unfortunately, it's not the one we're looking for. Maple already found that. And here comes Frogsy with their Din's Fire.
Now we got some lag issues again on the unofficial restream, so I'll be going back to live. Alright. Oh, and we're back.
There it goes.
There we go. Alright.
There's the cackwalk pins. Now you get the cackwalk. How many of the checks are you doing before you do chickens?
Approximately all of them. I would go as far as to say all of them. I don't think I would go as far as to use one of my 5 bomb chews to do that grotto with the redeads in it, but other than that, I'm doing all of them.
People unfortunately forgetting to have enough money for the archery game. You're gonna come in here for a skull token. Well, hello, Prince. How are you, handsome? My kitty Gostolomew has graced everyone with his presence.
I hope Frogsy has not forgotten that he has Saria's song, otherwise he's gonna have to climb the ladder, which is very slow. Looks like he's going back for it, though.
Oh, hi, baby. You want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? Say hi. He's rumbling. Look. They're playing Zelda. And they're doing such a good job. Well, here's one kind of chickens.
Start looking.
And there's one. And there's two. And how many links to the center of a Tootsie Pop? A 1, a 2, a 3.
Hey, it's a bomb bag. How about that?
Gotta love that.
If you're a bomb enjoyer, I would say you do in fact have to love that.
Average bomb enjoyer reaction.
So we have an immediate Dodongo's Cavern, which would lead us to an Ocarina of Time check for an additional song. This is Zelda's Lullaby, which opens you up yet another song, and many other things.
We already know Icy's dead? Yes. You gotta love Big Stick. You gotta love it. Like,
Large Stabbington? Absolutely.
the only one who's just like no reaction to it is the Flare Dancers. And hey,
I love any chance I can get to not just get insta-gibbed by Salt and Pepper.
right. I was about to say, hey, free shield, but I forgot we start with a shield now.
Every shield is a free shield. Except for the one that you have to buy from the Kokiri Forest shop because yours got burned up by a fire bat earlier. And then you can't get into Deku Tree. That one's
Oh,
not
don't worry
free.
about
That
it.
one's
Just
40
get
rupees.
30. Just get 30 skull tokens, and you can get a free one.
Oh, true.
Oh, that was a nut soul.
Nut gaming.
And both of our players here. Oh wait, Frogsy not going for the fire here.
Yeah, Goron City dead, unfortunately, so this is a little
Oh,
bit
that is
worse.
true. And Maple should know that. Maple literally read these hints first. He should know this.
If I had a nickel for every time I cleared an area that was hinted foolish earlier and I just forgot, I'd probably have about $6 or $7. Maybe not that many. At least one.
I mean, if I had a nickel for every time it took me 4 hours to get my first bow, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. It's sad that it's happened twice.
That is very sad. I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
The first time that happened was my literal first ever time in a live race. Back in Scrubs Season 1.
Holy smokes. Maybe we got some Night Skull hunting, perhaps, on Frogsy's side. Doing some
And
kind
if
of
you've already
setup
got
for...
5 as you're coming into Nightcack, you might as well.
Looks like we're looking up at the moon. Doesn't seem to be getting any closer, which is our confirmation that we are, in fact, in the correct game. So that's good. Looks like we're waiting for daylight so that we can do chickens, I guess?
Yeah, that would make sense. Songs are hard sometimes, guys.
I think rather than doing this, I would probably be going to... Oh, but Frogsy doesn't have CL yet.
betting dollars to donuts Maple's going to DC right now.
I would hope so. That's your progression. It's seems to be the direction the seed is pushing you in. You get to use those bombs you picked up extremely early. Can't think of anything else I would rather do in this moment. So, yeah.
What's the number on the chicken setting?
It is 3. So you pick your favorite 3. I usually prefer to do it coming the direction that Frogsy did, coming down from DMT, because you can get that one that's right there. You can fly over to the sculptural house, and then you can get the one by Chicken Lady.
On.
If Maple is in fact heading toward DC, they might be well suited to remember that their adult spawn is on top of Death Mountain, so it's a little bit slower than taking the save warp, but not a huge time loss.
I mean, I think Maple's on VC, right? So it's an even bigger wait. Because VC resets just take a lot longer. But also, yeah, you have bombs, you have a big stick. You might as well come do these checks.
That's Farrakak is path.
Yeah. Maple's on Emu? Okay. Oh, Hyrule Field is on the path of the hero. So that means we're definitely not finding light arrows in CAC then.
Okay. That's not something I can ever say that I've seen before. Boy Bailey, what do you make of this? The 2-path path of the hero.
Well, they both lead to each other, so it's got to be something that's multi-item locked. Yeah, I'm agreeing, Butler. It is 59% bullshit. It's got to be something that requires 2 items that don't have to necessarily lock each other.
And none of them are bombs, because bombs were Sphere 0 in the ranch.
Is there any universe where it's just the Tektite Grotto and CAC has Iron Boots somewhere?
I don't think it can, because both those scales are available.
Yeah, in Song of Time...
One on Shoot the Sun and one on Target in the Woods.
Yeah. So we're missing two hook shots for one scale to be accessible.
I'm thinking that one of the path items is probably the song. I bet it's Song of Storms for bottom of the well access.
There's the CL.
Or potentially Nocturne for shadow access. It'll all depend on what song ends up being in that Bolero check that I don't think we've seen yet from either runner, but that we know is potentially path.
I mean, if you're Frogsy, you just got bombs, you have a path hint that gave you Bolero. You could run down Zora's River, pick up a bean, and just go take a look. Path could be 2 wallets for Zora Tunic for Water Key Logic for Lights in Water Temple.
Stop reading
I'm
that
pretty
message
sure
after.
one of them... We know one of the water chests is a small key. I can't remember which one.
I think it was Central Pillar. It was a small key.
Central Pillar, okay. Is that one of the weird ones with key logic, or is that just likely the spare key?
You are asking the wrong gamer. Ask me anything about Water Temple key logic.
I mean,
tell you I do
it
not
could
know
be
the
worse.
answer.
I could be asking you about Spirit Temple key logic.
I would tell you the same thing. It's all vibes, baby.
Can't be spare. It's not locked. It's not locked by. It's not a locked door. Okay. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So it very well could be double wallet for something deeper in Water Temple. I would hope not, because gross. Well, it's not
I
tech
hate that.
type, so it wasn't my idea. Have we gotten anything else out here?
Not yet.
I think we just have Open Grotto and the Bombable Grotto left.
Did we see the scrub?
That okay, so 2 Bombable Grottos then. I forgot.
Yeah,
about
I don't think
scrub.
Frogsy had those bomb shoes when he went down here the first time. Also, running all the way down here as child twice feels so bad, but sometimes you just have to do it.
Maple just doing them red bar strats.
Nice little jump tech. Good one.
Hey, that's pretty. Oh, there it is. Light arrows on Frog's chip. Okay, that would explain it. I mean, Song of Time check and the Burning Cack have to be child songs. Ugh. You gotta love it, right?
I say this to myself every race that I watch, but I'll say it again here. I'm glad I'm not playing this one.
Yeah. I think I've only been happy to have played like 4 seeds, and all of them were almost sub 90 minutes.
That scrub is quite the businessman. Selling 50 rupees for 10 rupees.
Right.
Hope that works out for him. Wish him nothing but the
Real
best.
estate.
Smartest capitalist.
See, he takes the blue rupees so he can counterfeit them into purple rupees and then sell the purple rupees at the blue rupee price. So, if he ever gets picked up by the Hylian guards, he can be like, yo, I'm just selling a painted bloopy and I'm selling it at the bloopy price. If they want to try to pass it off as a 50, that's fine. I'm not trying to.
Oh, it's like a super crazy, convoluted money laundering / counterfeiting scheme.
iWallet. Zora's Domain diving game leads to a wallet and a red potion bottle.
Alright, so it's not the wallet thing. And some hints at the back of the lake here. Love to see it. That's a hammer. Fire pre-completed though.
Well, I guess it's stopping time. Or however that goes. Ice hard required because it gives Epona's song. Ooh. Ink, what the hell is this seed?
Alright, well those hints were pretty bad. But, you know, they can't all be bangers. We do enjoy having the hammer hit, though, and we do have a full Force Temple completion kit, so I like that beeline that Maple is making for that. Also means we get to take a little bit of a nap and check in to see what Frogsy's working on. And Maple will check back in with you in about 13 or 14 minutes. Yeah, you know, in from a certain point of view, this seed is in fact 0% bullshit, just as I said before we started, before the seed was even rolled.
I like that with the different colors for which temple it is.
New quality of life feature in this season of Scrubs.
It makes really anything more fun too.
Yeah. These settings, it's just a nice little flavor. In case you forget what dungeon you're in.
Right. Strength 2 for GTG. It could have Boomerang. That'd be really weird. It'd actually be nice to see Boomerang here, because then you could just go finish up Jabu.
We do have a Baronade path, but that was fulfilled already, so yeah, Boomerang here would be nice. But given that there are a lot of places in this seed that we know we have to go, I think we kind of just plan to get things when we get them, and hope that everything works out for the best. At least that would be my strategy.
The light trial is off, but are any of the other trials on?
Oh yes, the other trials are in fact on.
But if it's 9 reward bridge, is there anything that could be in there besides light arrows?
I mean, it could be magic in there if the medallion layout is a certain way. I think
Okay.
a bow could also extremely rarely be in there, but that would be very
And in
weird.
an ultra rare, hard to pull, hookshot could be in there too. Or more likely, long shot.
The trials themselves are not on, but the checks in them are not dead.
They just are for the C because we have IGC.
Right.
Yeah, no, sorry. I'm absolutely misspoke there. I knew you didn't have to actually like beat the trials and get past the barrier. I was just meaning the checks. Yeah, you always need a hook. Out of logic, you don't, but you don't always need a long shot. Strength 1, that was... Oh, where
It was in
that?
CAC somewhere, I think.
I think it was...
Oh, no, it was Zora River.
No, yeah, that's right. It was Zora River, Open Grotto. Yep, there we go, chat. Oh yeah, we finally we forgot to pay out the prediction. Maple was the first one with the completion of DC. I got 9,700 from that. I bet like 2K.
That's crazy.
Well, dead hand dead. Well, yeah, it's called dead hand. All right, get your predictions in chat. Who are you a believer with, Maple or Frogsy? Bet your points.
I'm thinking they're pretty even right about now. Froggy's going to get this hook shot and this hammer that Maple already has. Doesn't have the strength, so isn't going to be able to just rush Forest Temple. But that doesn't mean that they won't try to take a different route, because I mean, what else could it be? We have pretty out of logic ice available that we know is required. That's always an option. We can't get into water yet.
Oh, come on, Maple, you got this. Oh,
We can
that was close.
we can theoretically enter Jabu and do one check.
Yeah,
That wouldn't.
it
be
is very
wonderful.
possible Boomerang could be vanilla. But new IT guy, if you click on the button at the bottom left of your chat where it has the channel points, that is where you can make your prediction. I think one of my favorite Monka-esque dip plays I ever saw was Afterlife doing the fire dip to find Hammer and win the weekly. Or it wasn't a weekly, but it was a Scrubs thing. Oh, you're aware? You know what you typed. Okay. Bet IT guy because he doesn't have to run the seed. Oh, okay. I didn't even read it. I just saw the new IT guy. We're not accepting bets right now.
Yeah, I don't think I'm expecting to see a Phantom Ganon path hint this seed, nor a DC path.
Yeah, I'm definitely not expecting a DC path. We've seen Bongo and we've seen Baronade. Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, and then we saw the two heroes.
So we're just looking for a Morpha hint, which would be very nice. That would be a hint I would really enjoy having at this point.
Yeah, I'm new to the path and the hero logic on the hints, so I'm not 100%. Nice, dude. Ah, that's such a beautiful dude.
Plus 10.
No, because it always gives hero first over everything. Okay, cool. Right, yeah, because the first thing it does is make sure you're going to have access to the things to begin.
So I'm
I
trying
mean, at this point with the CAC and the Hyrule field, those could absolutely just be for songs. And there goes King Dodongo from Frogsy. Saria's was Minuet, yes. But we started with Minuet. Yeah, and then Saria's got us the, what did it get us?
Saria's got us the Ruda's letter.
That's right, that's right.
So the question now for Frogsy is, where do you go? You don't have the strength, so do you dip Forest to see how far you can go, see if maybe you find a strength, or do you maybe reverse Wasteland and see how far you can go in GTG, or do you do something else altogether?
I mean,
Looks like we're going
I'm
Forest.
probably checking Forest and then going Zora's River.
Yeah, I think dipping Forest is definitely the move here, even if you don't have the strength. Oh, but now Maple has water access. And Frogsy is certainly not going to get that, being strength locked as he is, but it looks like he's going, potentially making this a graveyard play here. We'll finally get to see what song is here in this tombstone, which might clear up some of the logic for our runners here.
Sorry,
Because
I'm
while
looking
here on
at
Restream we have...
You said Maple has water access now?
Yeah, Maple just got Iron Boots in Forest Temple.
Oh, nice. So that explains the only possible path to painting Ganon's Minuet, since that's our starting song completed. The Song of Time was... Oh, where was that? It was Requiem.
The Nocturne on Royal Tomb. Not the Song of Storms you're probably hoping for, but we're gonna make a little bit of progress in Forest Temple, and then the same question will arise, what do we do after that? Because we know we're going to get hard stuck in the block push room.
Honestly, I'm probably going Fire.
Pre-completed Fire is certainly an option.
Especially just so I can play Bolero and confirm that I don't need to do anything with that.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting this song from the creator, but I'm definitely not going into Fire as it's pre-completed.
Oh, I didn't even see that Fire was pre-completed.
Yeah, it just seems like it's not pre-completed because we got the hammer and we got the
totally
strength and we got the bombs. Don't worry, Sky. We're almost done. We're almost done.
No, it's Double Force. It's Resident Sleeper time. Hold up, let me put my bonnet on.
It's cool. We're gonna get through this, chat. We're like 3 minutes away from something else happening.
Alright. Chat, who's gonna read me a bedtime story?
Let's check in on that Mariners Tigers game, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
Looks like uh-oh, Mariners 5-1. My goodness.
5-1. Oh, Mitch Garver gets subbed in as a designated, is now in as the designated hitter. Okay. Wait, how has Naylor been doing specifically? Does he have that dad strength yet?
I don't know if the child has been born yet.
No. And he's 0 for 3 today, so that would explain it. The child hasn't been born. Which, I definitely would prefer the Mariners just get a gentleman's suite, and then the baby comes, so that Naylor can spend that entire week with his wife, and then come back and kick some Blue Jay butt.
For Naylor's sake, personally, I hope that for him. But for my own sake, as a lifelong suffering Detroit Tigers fan, which I know suffering in comparison to the suffering of Mariners fans is pales in comparison. But I would like to see the Tigers win this series personally.
Hey, if not this series, we got you next series. We'll let you borrow the Etsy Witch after we win this series.
Oh, okay. we'll
I mean, the Mariners were 17-3 after hiring an Etsy Witch to bless the team.
that's pretty crazy. That's pretty close to what happened with the Tigers last season, if you remember.
Yeah, no, the Tigers were great last season. They were great at the start of this season, and I genuinely felt for them, and I'm glad they at the very least were able to squeak by a playoff appearance, proving that while they did drop a record-breaking 15 and a half games, they still came back to win against the Guardians, and they're the ones still in the postseason.
That game 2 was the least fun I've ever had watching baseball.
That's fair.
It was so horrible.
We are talking baseball, Skygoro.
Yeah, we're talking baseball while there's double forest happening, so if anybody needed a little bit of extra motivation to go to sleep early tonight, you're welcome. You're welcome, chat. I could do this all day.
Oh, J.P. Crawford has hit a home run, and Eugenio Suarez hit a home run. And then Bell's score was just based off hits. It was Carpenter who hit someone in. They hit in Dingler. The two catchers who have just totaled 1,000 innings without a passed ball are in the same series right now with Kyle Riley and Dingler. And I just thought that was a really neat stat.
That is a pretty good stat.
No, and then just the absolute beating the Yankees have been taking from the Blue Jays. First team in MLB history to put up over 20 runs in their first 2 postseason games.
Can't be mad about that.
But we are rearing the end of Forest here as Maple has just opened up the door to Phantom Ganon.
It's almost time for us to start talking about Zelda again, it seems.
Right?
Let's see how Maple does here on this Phantom Ganon fight. This is one where things can kind of spiral if you don't get it under control. But we do have the Vigoron sword, so...
That is true. Have you ever gotten
one cycle in
the
play.
stun lock on the fences?
I have no idea how to do that, and I think it's so impressive when people do that.
I've almost
That's something
gotten
that I should look into.
The problem was, there was like one specific place you couldn't get it in, and I got the stun lock. I did it right, but it was in that place that it just doesn't keep the stun lock. Well, we know Epona is hinted at the end of fight. And that's Phantom Ganon down.
Easy one cycle.
And what do we have at the end of Forest?
One arrow.
Shadow Medallion, alright.
Yeah, we also have a funny little light arrow cutscene check we could potentially go do and see if that's anything.
Imagine if the second bow is the light arrow cutscene.
Getting some more hints. DC Path to Morpha. Okay.
We've seen that one, right?
I don't think I saw that. I think I was talking about a hypothetical Path to Morpha hint while we were in DC earlier, but I don't remember actually reading that.
No.
So we got the hammer there.
One. Okay, cool. And yeah, there is the strength for Frogsy. They're probably going to turn right back around and go right back to Forest.
That's certainly what I would do. Oh yeah, we got the hook shot there too, so... Yeah, that would probably be the more direct path, but there is that little hammer.
Well, that would mean that
poking a hole in the back of your head
would have to be hook shot locked if the hook shot is the path, right?
Not necessarily, because you need both of them anyway, so... You know, it doesn't necessarily mean that the hook shot blocks the other hook shot. It just means that you need both of them in order to beat Water Temple.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Irons were in not
Forest
Thieves'
Temple.
Deep. They were in Forest Temple. Yeah, they were strength locked in Forest Temple.
Yep.
So Frogsy's about to go get it. Oh yeah, GTG Key Logic, Song of Time. That could be it.
This is one of those seeds where if I were playing it, I think I would be looking at the hints and thinking, there's no way I'm going to figure this out live. I think I'm just going to go for my progression,
Vibe.
go for my density, vibe, and hope I don't have to figure this out in real life.
Density or Destiny?
Both.
Yeah, to meet your density.
Does seem that Frogsy's going in the direction of Ice Cavern without an empty bottle. And we don't have magic. And
No,
we
wait,
don't
we have the milk
iron
bottle.
boots.
We have milk bottle.
Oh, we do have a milk bottle. That's right. I got baited there.
I love this. I was in the voice call lot when Moit Skip was found. I was in the call with Felix and all them.
That's crazy. What a claim to fame right there. That's like being at the moon landing. Allegedly.
Don't get me started on the moon. Don't get me started on the moon.
Well, there's another game where the moon lands every 3 days.
That is true. That is true.
All right,
in
so we're gonna
Mother
get our
Termina, moon lands on you.
So we're gonna get our Epona song here from 10. We're gonna get this hint that probably isn't gonna help us very much. We're going to. Oh yeah, we're gonna check this. I find it's faster to do ice before doing this, and just do this on the way out.
I think
but you can certainly do
doing
this too.
first is good when you don't have the iron boots to just run the whole check as you're leaving ice. It's Greg! It's Greg!
Gregory rears his ugly head.
His beautiful head, as we also get the stone. Bonk. Greg and Bonk on the screen together. That's like seeing your two favorite celebrities doing a crossover episode of their TV show.
Hey, a hookshot. How about that? It was just right there. That's crazy.
And I guess, yeah, and that's totally, it's fully in logic too. Oh, what is this item?
I'm not going to be able to see that.
Nope. Just play Bolero, you have it.
Well, if he plays Bolero, he's still only going to have 9 seconds to be alive, so... Because the timer carries over if you're already on fire and you warp.
All right, we're still on fire, yeah.
But yeah, I would be playing Bolero here. We're gonna have a hard time crossing this gap, not having blown up that rock.
Wait, what?
That's not the song I expected to be played.
Not the song I expected at all. Oh, light era cutscene. That makes sense.
And we got nothing.
I still don't get it, but it makes sense. Like, you're already down there, why not just play Bolero? That's why. That's why. Because he doesn't have the frogs hit yet, and there's more dense child checks available. Oh, wait, did he?
I don't know. I think I'm always just playing Bolero. Like it takes 2 seconds.
I
You get a
know,
song out
but
of it.
like, I'm a
It
check
doesn't.
fiend. I
There's
see a song check, I do a song check.
yeah. There's not much higher value you can get than taking 3 seconds to get a song and then going wherever else you want.
Do you play for the bomb shoes if you don't have the bomb bag? Well, you can't play for
Oh
the bomb
yeah.
shoes if you don't have the bomb bag.
Well, true. Yeah, you would need the bombs. Also, fun fact about the bomb chew lady: she doesn't have legs.
Yeah, no, she does not.
Her model does
And it's
not
even more
have real
evident
legs.
when she comes back as the treasure chest lady in Majora's Mask. I hate Ice Temple so much. If Ice Temple runs out of haters, that means I've died.
We're finally getting our OT check. What could it be?
I'm gonna guess Sun Song. Just to make it even funnier when it's nothing in well. I was joking!
Brutal.
I was joking, game. What the heck, Ink?
You know, a diabolical setting that I just thought of that would be really funny is if you could turn on like a 1 in 256 chance for any given cutscene to not be skipped. So like you pick
No,
up the
that-
Ocarina of Time and then like you're watching the cutscene.
Right?
Wouldn't that be awesome?
No, imagine it does that and it goes through the entire cutscene, but you have to play whatever song is actually on the check.
Oh, we got something. What do we got? Perhaps a
I
magic
think
meter?
it's gonna be magic.
Yeah, I'm thinking magic here. One other strength would be good too.
Oh, nice stick maneuver, Maple. It's the condom. Always practice safe rando.
Chickens.
Magic can just kind of be wherever now. Except inside Shadow. At least not the first one. Rudo's locks
Yeah,
both
and,
ways to
like-
GTG. Oh, they do! Oh shit, they do. Epona
Yeah, I'm gonna
unlocks-
say both of
yeah.
our runners know the reverse wasteland though. We do have pretty out of logic access to it. But yeah, Rudo's does lock both ways to get there normally.
Honestly, though,
And also
I don't
going there
even
without
think
magic.
I'm thinking about GTG until I get magic, or until I've just run out of other things.
Yeah, I was about to say that going straight to GTG without magic is not something I'd be very excited to do. There are a lot of checks we can do, but not having that second strength and knowing that we need all of the keys in order to get those hover boots at the end, that's not something that would excite me very much.
Okay, Maple might do the flame storage. Maybe see what they do different from what you do. Because this is very similar to how I start mine.
I think I do it the other way. I turn to the right when I
And there's
first
Nocturne.
enter, and then
And
yeah,
then
this is
I
how
get
I
my
get the
flame
flame
storage
too.
right here, and then I go into that corner where he's going right there.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what I do, except I'm facing like perpendicular to the torch versus like the corner.
Mm-hmm.
So there is the danger
Yeah,
of
I
me
just
like
go in
accidentally
that
getting
corner
there.
just like that. Yeah, and that's why I do it like that, because I walk out and it lights it. Luckily, it was nothing. It would have been funny if it was Din's. We unfortunately know where that is.
I don't think we've seen Cinerate yet.
pass, Drac. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking Serenade is probably on Burning Cack.
No, Burning Cack is. Wouldn't Burning Cack, because it has to be for light arrows, wouldn't it be the song on Burning Cack for light arrows? Yeah, Burning Cack song is Storms. Yeah. So what do we have left? What's it? So that means Serenade must be Bolero, yeah? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Serenade's
that song
Bolero.
that everyone has definitely played. All right, so what are we doing now? For Frogsy? Well, I guess we're going to Forest, probably. But first we're running backwards through Ice Cavern.
You got to get one more blue fire to thaw out King Zora.
Oh, true. But we have blue fire arrows.
But we don't have magic. Funnily enough, when I was trying to first learn how to do ground jumps, it was easier for me to do them in Ice Cavern than it was in just normal ground.
That is unusual.
Yeah, irons are in forest, so he would get those in the middle. And 10 had a butter knife.
Okay,
Cool story, bro.
awesome. Love that for us.
Honestly, it's gonna save on sticks for Baronade.
That's
Now
true
you
enough.
literally just need one. So fun thing, you can unfreeze him here, but you cannot hook shot through him.
Does he stay unfrozen if you come back?
Yes.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought if you unfreeze him but don't do the check, he's still frozen when you come back.
I'm 99% sure he stays unthawed. Yeah, as long as you fully complete the unfreezing animation, yeah. Me and the boys at 2 a.m. looking for beans! Aw, no beans. Ghost, leave the princess alone, please. Oh, you just want attention. I love you, butter. Showed up right in time for nap time. Yep, just a little cat nap though. Hi, princess. So I have a black cat. His name is Ghostolomue. And then we have a steer point, and her name is Pibble Wibble. And she is a princess. Songs are hard, y'all. Songs are hard.
Songs are hard. You know, shout out to music teachers. Got a nice recoil strat to get the this room.
I love doing that strat.
You really prefer to have magic here so you can do a little quick spin. So you can get all these guys at once, but Frogsy having no trouble with it. Just waving around that nut upgrade he got earlier. And we got more nuts. Oh, he didn't get the nut upgrade. I guess that was Maple.
Yeah, Maple got a nut upgrade. I think he got it from Darunia.
Yeah, that's right.
And now time for another ice. They're high-fiving each other.
Yeah, I think this is still pretty even. Like on paper, it looks like Maple is ahead, having already finished Forest, and that's where Frogsy is. But he's got to go do Ice, which Frogsy's already done. And
But Maple will have the added benefit of 2 bottles, so he will be able to get through it a little quicker.
Yeah, I guess
no,
Maple can make up a little bit of time by not going back for the last blue fire. That might be a risk he decides to take.
Yeah, Maple did already collect Suns, too.
So, yeah, slight edge to Maple. I think it'll still come down to execution at the end of the day. We'll see who has those busted GTG strats later on. And then Shadow Temple always being a nice display of good execution, button pressing.
So where's our Boomerang? Because that's logically what we're going to find next.
Oh yeah, happy 1 hour and 15 minutes to all who celebrate.
Oh wow. Time really flies. Holy heck.
Yeah, shoutouts to everybody who's here, taking part in this awesome Scrubs restream. We got our runners, Frogsy and Maple, without whom none of this would be possible. We'd probably be watching baseball instead. We got our trackers, Timozoma and Sky, our unsung heroes for being in the background and keeping us honest and make sure we don't just forget everything. And our restreamer, who should not be named, because, look at this. And of course,
Contributions from viewers like you. Thank you. Oh wait, water's the next place to go. We have the long shot and the iron pits.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
we're
that's
locked
probably
in.
Just where our Boomerang is.
And it's probably not going to be somewhere on our path to our boss key. A little bit of trouble climbing up on this iceberg here, but
Okay, I've
it can be
waited a
finicky.
minute, Sonaholic. What did you need?
There we go. We got the jump slash.
There we
Nice.
go. You know what's more fun than watching Maple do Forest and Frogsy do Ice? Watching Frogsy do Forest and Maple do Ice.
You know, it depends on who you ask, but I would say that those things are exactly the same amount of fun.
Yes, absolutely.
Maple will have the advantage here, I think, because he'll be able to skip the skulls that Frogsy picked up.
True. Extra bottles, skipping skulls, and then if we just have slightly better execution. There's Frogsy getting the eye in one shot.
The actual bullseye.
I think that's a wall's eye, but okay.
It's definitely a very generous hitbox on the eye there, which I am very appreciative of.
Oh, so much.
It seems like you can kind of just like hit the wall anywhere and it gives you credit for it, which is good because I usually kind of just hit the wall anywhere. We'll see how Frogsy decides to approach this puzzle. Seems like everybody does it just a little bit differently.
I always move the blue one out of the way first.
I think I push it forward.
I don't do this though. I just immediately turn and I grab and I pull it down and then I push it in for the last move.
Green ghost going down. The penultimate ghost.
White Zoitsu! Green
One to go.
ghost! She's dead!
So we're still looking for a magic, which could be anywhere. We have kind of our pathway to our light arrows. And we're still looking for a boomerang, which could be anywhere.
We need
I
a
think
boomerang
undoubtedly
and then potentially magic, or not magic, strength 2.
Yeah, we would definitely like to have either magic or strength 2 before going to GTG. So it would be nice to find.
Zooter safe.
It sure would be nice to find one of those things in Water Temple coming up.
Yes, it would. So here's the question: who's gonna make it to Water Temple first?
Well, seeing as how it's an hour and 21 minutes into the seed and neither of them has played Bolero yet to get their serenade, I would say it would be whoever decides to do that first, because whoever decides to not do that and take the long way is going to be disappointed. There's also some adult lake stuff we can do. We could do the top of the lab.
Oh yeah.
We could do adult fishing. We know shoot the sun is a scale, which I don't think we need.
Lab dive is out of logic to do it with hovers and a hook shot, right?
Yes. Irons and hookshot, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, that is out of logic, but it is definitely possible.
Yeah, the scale, the shoot the sun doesn't matter. I was thinking the lap dive though. But yeah. Maple's struggling here a bit with the ground jump.
Let's get a little bit of
Finally
trick here
gets
with the big Goron sword. He does get the second blue fire, so we'll see if he decides to go back to KZ or not. I think I would just hold on to it, and you know, if I'm gonna go back there, like if I'm going back there right after ice and unfreezing him, I'm already committing to going back and like talking to him later. So I feel like you just hold on to the second blue fire and go back to domain later if you're gonna do that.
I mean, it's the last check you have there as an adult. I think you just get it over with. Especially for Maple, because he moved Zora out, so you'll be able to get it right now.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I didn't realize he had moved King Zora. I was saying if in the case where you don't move King Zora, where you go and do what Frogsy did and unfreeze him and then come back later and talk to him. I don't think
Yes.
there's any reason to do that.
No, I don't. You do your reset, you get back into the woods, and you come right back. I think
yeah, having
the
moved King
reason
Zora
Frogsy
already, I
didn't
do
do
like
that is simply because he couldn't. He didn't have a scale, and he didn't have the iron boots yet. He just got his iron boots. So the only way to get back there was to go the long way, and I could see not wanting to do that. Getting the back of Deku hits here.
Yeah, we saw these earlier. I think one of these.
Oh,
was
that's right, we
more
did see these earlier.
Yeah, I don't remember the other one. I think it was a duplicate.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was the Zora scale hint.
And we'll see what the large fish has for us. Oh, and it's nothing! Wow.
Wow, it's an avocado. Thanks. And there's Frogsy playing Bolero, and
there's a
Maple
Bolero.
not playing Bolero.
It looked like Maple was about to play Bolero at the exact same time.
That would have been amazing.
But we gotta do this
Oh,
check
but
first.
he went straight for ice, and now... No, he didn't. He got his long shot. What is he doing?
He's getting the fountain check. The fairy. Which, you know, fine.
It's like, it's not a bad play. Even him up on checks with Frogsy out here, but, like, come on, you gotta play Bolero.
Yeah, we gotta play Bolero. It looks like Frogsy is gonna be getting himself out to about a 45-second lead here. So we were saying it was even. We were saying Maple was potentially a little bit ahead, but tables are turning slightly. Just like in the
And he
Tigers and Mariners
realizes he
game,
doesn't
potentially.
have Serenade.
No, it is now 6-1 Mariners in the end of the 6th. So I stand corrected.
It's the end of the 8th.
Oh, 8th. Yeah, I
thought.
misread. Yeah, it's the end of the 8th. Oops.
Yep. And we got a Rosarena, Raleigh, and Rodriguez up to bat.
We're cooked, chat. We are cooked.
I really hope it's Toronto that we face in the ALCS because Big Dumper rakes in Canada.
He rakes everywhere. I don't think I really... Okay, I was gonna say I don't like the GTG play from Maple versus the Water Temple. Now I'm not quite sure what he's doing.
Don't go back, child. There's nothing for you.
He's not quite sure what he's doing.
Okay, so you're in water,
rechecking the
you find
solutions.
early boss key. Do you beat Morpha or do you continue checking for an item?
If you're asking me personally, I go and beat Morpha and say the rest of Water Temple doesn't exist, it can't hurt me. Whether that's the correct play in this scenario, I would say still probably not. I think you just go to GTG and bite the bullet. But you know, sometimes you just get owned, and this might be one of those times where one of our runners just gets owned. I just have a feeling it's going to happen.
And honestly, if Maple is checking all of these Hyrule field checks again, because
Well, he just broke open that grotto, which means he hasn't seen it
yes,
yet.
Thank you. I was losing my words. I think this just shows truly how far ahead Frogsy was, because these are checks Frogsy's already done.
Yeah, and Frogsy even did all of these as child and double dipped them, whereas Maple is on Epona, so he's going to make up a little bit of time in that respect. But
Yeah,
he's going to be disappointed by what he finds here. But he will be in the vicinity of the Water Temple by the end of it,
he will be.
which is good, which means he can continue to avoid playing the Bolero Fire if he so chooses. Um, so
And
there's
we've
that,
seen 3 keys so far in the Water Temple.
which is fine. It's fine. Honestly, like the more you want to have to full clear water here, like you want the boss key to be in the dragon chest, and you want to get there from the top. You don't want to find the boss key early and then have these questions being held over your head of how far do I go in water? Just like in fire, you know.
I don't know why the idea just popped in my head, but it was if the seeds altered Epona's speed, where she just has a random speed to go through the overworld, and it's totally dependent on the total settings you have. Kind of like Minecraft horses. Oh! Almost got the hoverless jump there.
This is a trick that like it occurs to me too late to learn. Like I get here and I'm like, oh no, I don't have hovers and I don't really know how to do this jump, so I kind of just like vibe it out. You can do it without a setup. You can kind of just eyeball it, but it is definitely more
I do
consistent
that
with that
setup. It works
that
every
very
time.
easy setup. I just
Yeah.
I just can't be bothered to learn it.
No, honestly, let's not say we didn't, because it was just something out of my cursed mind. And there's Maple
Lebowski.
being like, well, crap.
And there's a whole Darkling loop left, and none of it is keys. I think at this point I'm full clearing water with that knowledge.
Yeah. I mean I might beat Morpha first.
Uh,
No,
no, I
I
think you
don't
you full clear
actually.
first because you have to raise the water, and then
Well,
that
not
saves you
not
from having
even
to
for
leave and come back.
that. I don't, because I'm at a lower health, and if I beat Morpha, it full heals me, and that means Dark Link would be stronger, right? Or is it based off your total hearts?
It doesn't heal you unless you pick up a heart.
You know what? You're right. I forgot. For some reason, I thought it was the blue warp that healed you.
Yeah, it's just that normally you get a heart piece or a heart container, but
It's off
yeah,
total health,
it's
not current. Okay, never mind then. Yeah, I full clear first.
yeah. There's also a jump you can do. Oh, we do need another key here, unfortunately.
Yeah, we have a key that's wallet locked.
So we do have to do the central pillar thing. If we were in fact going to full clear water, which Frogsy might not be doing. Yeah, he's going straight for Morpho, it looks like. Which, you know, defensible.
Yeah.
Another thing you could do would be to check the eye switch that's there in the middle, just kind of on your way. But you know, you don't have to. And yeah, all this is really troublesome. I would hate to be doing this right now. Look how close. Just got the angle not quite right. Yeah, looks like we are gonna try again. which is very fair. I didn't peek this before. Is this an item? No, it's a key. Okay.
We have Auto Scarecrow song. Frogsy could just call Pierre here.
I don't think you can call him from this side. I think you have to be on the other side already. But there is a jump that you can do to get there from the top level. Just not sure if Frogsy knows it. He did know that other jump, so...
Oh, I don't... Is this going to Morpho, or is this trying to go to Darkling?
Well, either way, we have to raise the water, so...
True.
There we go. We got there.
You have to be next to the ZL thing for Scarecrow. Okay. That's right. Oh,
man.
So close.
I think probably what I would do would be to jump.
Yeah,
just jump
that was
down
great
and
tech from Maple.
I would be jumping down and doing the eye switch check here, because that dumps you out up at the top. So we're doing Central Pillar to get the key and raise the water, which is fair. And we can do the intended way to get back up to the top. Which, as somebody who recently did B1 skip on Restream, I can definitely appreciate the difficulty in doing tricks like this under the pressure of being on Restream in a tournament race, in a one-on-one, and you have no idea whether your opponent is in the same dungeon as you at the same time, or if they're way ahead of
Almost
you.
the exact same place.
Yeah.
What do you think of this move by Maple, spending the key to go into the Central Pillar?
You never do this unless you don't know the hint.
I'm pretty sure that hint was the first hint we got.
Yeah, that was an early hint. I think both runners have this. Because there's... I mean, the only other point to doing this would be to raise the water so that you can get back up to the top, vanilla-wise, but... Frogsy figured out that jump, though, so that's good. Five hearts to do Central Pillar is a little tight. I think I usually prefer to have closer to 6. But I'm not worried. Looks like Maple's got this locked up. Oh, these guys are being jerks, though. We hate to see that. You don't want to spam the long shot. You just want to let them collapse and then... Yeah.
There we go.
We're in trouble, though. I don't...
Two more.
We don't have enough time. We don't have a fairy, do we?
Nope.
That's unfortunate.
F in the chat, our first death. As we have the Morpha fight on Frogsy's side. I don't know if they peaked Central Bow or not.
I don't think he did.
How often do you go for the 0 cycle on Morpha?
Every single time. I get it about 12% of the time. And when I do, I feel like a god gamer. But I do attempt it at least every single time.
As you should. I don't think it loses much time for going for it.
No, you don't lose anything for going for it. And when you get it... Oh, saved. Nice job, Frogsy.
No, kudos to whoever found Z swimming, because like I could not imagine trying to race this without that. Where's she doing, Maple?
Frogsy has bailed. He's gonna get this scale, perhaps.
Well, yeah, Frogsy beat Morpha. I wonder if they're even bothering with the rest of the checks, or just saying if it kills me, it kills me.
Yeah, it is. I mean, maybe he was planning on full clearing, but then spent so long trying to get that hookshot stuff that he's like, I gotta move on.
Probably super behind.
It's possible. Where was our child spawn? Do we know?
It was Darunia's chambers.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the scale's a good pickup. It's gonna be our fastest way to get to Jabu later. We didn't see Maple peek this, so we're not sure what it is yet.
He might have peeked this. I genuinely can't remember.
Looks like he just pulled the block straight out. And it's nothing.
I mean, it was an item. It just was nothing.
Yeah.
In adult fishing dead. Ah, you don't have the hover boots, Frogsy. You can't steal his fishing rod. Yeah, scale will definitely be helpful for getting to Jabu later.
So if Maple is doing if he's doing the Dark Link loop, he's going to have to pick up 2 more keys in order to get his boss key. He's got to be careful about that. But of course, if he's just going to Morpha and decides to bail, then no harm done, I guess?
I mean, you could save Scum, and as long as Dark Link and River and Dragon don't have a good item, you don't lose the key.
That's true. That doesn't appear to be what we're going for, though, so... Okay, we're gonna see a diving game check from Frogsy here. Seems like you got it. We don't have the sound, so...
But they got it. Nothing. Pretty sure Dragon is a key. I think you're right. Having the hover boots here is so nice.
Yeah, doing this room without the hover
doing
boots
this shit
is so awful.
Oh yeah, I
Long
forgot
shot,
about the long shot. The long shot just makes it so trivial.
Pretty nice. And then we're gonna get the super legal clip through the dragon's head. Oh, maybe not. If you just stand under the dragon's head and let it collapse onto you, you actually clip up onto the top of it.
Oh, nice. I like that we allow the clip in Shadow Temple, I'm not gonna lie. In the Falling Spikes room.
Yeah, that always feels pretty swag.
But is, as
That's
defined
magic.
by... Alright, well...
That was a magic.
Where was that?
That was in Desert Colossus.
Actually,
Just somewhere. We expected. Okay. So now we have Shadow. Or not quite, we gotta do DTG first. But we have Haunted Wasteland on the way to Shadow, or on the way to DTG.
It would be so gross if there was a key behind Strength 2 and the first check in Shadow has Strength 2.
Yeah, that would be
Being a
gross.
required double dip.
And at this point, I'm fully counting on that. I would.
Oh, there is an item on
We
Darkling.
got something.
It's another
Oh.
bow. Boo, I should say.
That's a huge bailout for Frogsy.
Unless River has something. If River has like Boomerang or Strength 2. All right, we do only need 7 keys to get to the center because we have Song of Time. So yeah, we would need 3 keys behind Strength 2. I forgot, it's only 9 keys if you don't have Song of Time. Oh no, Maple. Push.
I can't even see the chest.
Push. There you go.
We got the boots on. The boots help us or kill us here? No.
Aww. Yeah, I'm down for doing a bet for Rang, of where Rang's at.
I mean, it's GTG or the field at this point.
Where would it be in the field? I think we've checked everywhere.
No, not the actual field. Like the field meaning like everything else.
Ah, yeah.
And this is... And we determined Dragon Chest is the key, right?
I think so.
And so Maple doesn't have enough keys to get the boss key. He's gonna have to go back and do Central Pillar in order to get that last key, because I don't think he is able to save scum this at this point.
I mean, if you didn't save at all, you could absolutely save some of this.
Oh, well, okay, yeah. I guess in a manner of speaking, that would be save scumming it.
Well, because you don't need to fight.
Okay, well now you can't save scum because we just saved with 1 key. Okay, so we have to figure out how to do Central Pillar with 5 hearts, 4 3/4 hearts. Which isn't a place where I would really want to be, but it's cool. We don't have to do water right now, especially now that we full cleared it. We know that there's nothing else there. It would just suck to have to leave and come back. Unless there's another key here that he just didn't pick up before.
Haven't found anything good here, and it's the light medallion. So leaving this for later isn't the absolute worst thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. You just really don't want to.
Exactly.
But then again, this whole seed has kind of been a story of, I could do that, but I really don't want to.
Yeah, he did waste 1 on Central Pillar.
But I think there was... Wait, did he do this top room? Did he do the bottom room? There were 3 keys on this side. Boomerang! Boomerang and GTG. Alert, alert! That's a boomerang and GTG. Stop the count. I don't know if anybody won. I don't know if anybody even bet. Okay, we had 1 bet on vanilla, which was not correct, but I guess...
Wait, did I not get my bet in? Before we saw through was your vanilla bet, yeah. I mean, that is 100% fair. I did try to get it before the bet closed. Strength 2 hunt would be gross.
So I guess congratulations to Sky for being technically the closest.
Strength 2 and Jabu double dip GTG. Ew. Get that out of here. Come on, you got this. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go.
We don't have enough time.
Take them off. Come on.
Oh, man.
Let's go!
Unclench. Unclench, everybody. We got there.
Let's go!
Holy
Oh, I hope
smokes.
somebody clips that in Maple's stream.
Somebody clip that. Yo, chat. Did somebody clip that? Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Be sure to follow Lightly Weathered Wax Cut Copper Stairs for more highlights.
So true.
There actually is a YouTube channel named Lightly Weathered Wax Cut Copper Stairs, and they do Minecraft speedrun highlights.
Oh, neat.
That also is the longest name for a legacy block in Minecraft.
Oh no, we're not doing this vanilla, are we?
I think Maple tried it earlier and then save scummed the key because they couldn't the jump, or am I just mixing Maple and Frogsy?
Maple hasn't been here yet.
Okay,
Frogsy
then
got
I'm mixing
the
Maple and Frogsy.
Frogsy got the jump on the second try with the setup,
Oh no!
and now we're doing this. This is the worst room in the game. It's so slow, and there's stingers, and you have to push this block.
DLC room, baby. DLC room. Okay, we're at 4 keys for Frogsy. So as long as we don't find 3 more keys, it could be strength 2 locks. Did we get a hint for toilet?
No.
Imagine if toilet's a key and Frogsy just doesn't want to do it.
Which, you know, fair. You never want to do toilet. But, you know, sometimes it's there.
Some bomb shoes. Oh wait, never mind.
I think we're doing it.
Yeah, I forgot they hadn't collected the final rupee, and I was talking shit about not doing the toilet. I'm just dumb and can't pay attention. Finally sticks the landing. I give it a 9 out of 10. Could have used a
I've
little
definitely
more
been.
pizzazz.
I've definitely been in that scenario where I run around, I start collecting rupees, and then I'm like, man, I'm not going to do toilet, and then I just don't.
It's always when I miss it on the first go round, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Alright, there's 1 key. There's a, there's a big one in the middle. It's the hover boots.
Alright, chat, get your bets in for what's in the middle.
Yeah, what do we think is at the end of GTG, guys?
What could it be?
Oh, I hope it's for roars. Oh wait, we have that already.
Hope it's a mirror shield. That'd be pretty dope.
There's no
Extra shield, you know.
mirror shield checks anywhere besides Spirit Trial, maybe a couple other trials, and Spirit Temple, right?
That's correct. And I don't think any of this mirror shield stuff in Spirit Trial even has checks behind it. I think it's just to complete the trial.
And here we go. If there's no keys here, then it's strength 2 locked. Hovers was hinted. Yes, we were being facetious.
Wait, there's another big chest.
Oh, and there's the key chest. Okay, so hovers are in logic.
Okay. We collected them all.
Alright, what is this gonna be? Strength oh
Another
my
strength.
god! Well, if it wasn't in logic, now it is.
Okay. So
Oh my god,
that's
that's so funny. So there are 2 keys back there in the Strength 2 area. There could technically be 2 items too. But I don't think... What do we
I don't think
need?
we don't need them. We just need
Yeah.
light arrows, which we know are on
Wait, so we're in
Next
no
to, right?
mode then, yeah?
Yeah.
No mode, let's go.
No/glow. Is that something?
It won't be glow. No, it will be glow now. Yeah, Frogsy's in
The
glow
only thing
mode.
the only thing you need is the light arrows, but you know where they are. Like, does that have a special term?
Yeah, it's glow mode. It's when the only item you need is light arrows.
Oh, okay.
And there's a
You
nice
clean?
quick kill from Maple. Go no glow mode. Let me get a go no glow for launch. Capcom. Alright, we're scrubbing it. Oh yeah, there is the last key there. Oh wow, the Tigers almost came back with a final score of 8-4. With the Tigers scoring those last 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th.
Man, I hate it here.
Hey,
Rooting for
trust.
the
We win
Detroit.
this. We win it all this year. Y'all win it all next year.
Rooting for the Detroit Tigers is nothing but pain.
I'm a Mariners fan. I know nothing but pain
I know.
and Mr. Jello.
I know. All right. Well,
Yes, Frogsy does have a scale. They got it from Shoot the Sun. Boss key, so maybe we don't have to go visit the manager.
something
Yes,
very
Goro.
unfortunate
Thank
about
you.
Maple is going to take the front door to GTG, but he's going to miss the magic that was at Desert Colossus.
Hey, the Panthers at least have been to the Super Bowl. The Mariners have never been to the World Series. The Rockies have been to the World Series. They got swept, but they were at least there. I did watch your Super Bowl appearance. It was abysmal, and I feel so sorry for all of you guys. But at the very least, you did well enough to suck that hard on the biggest stage. The Mariners haven't even gotten to see the biggest stage.
Yeah, at least Beyonce has seen the Panthers play in the Super Bowl.
Like, I absolutely agree. Y'all have been absolutely manhandled by fate, and it sucks, and y'all deserve good things as well. Be me, da Bears fan. Lay on ground. Try not to cry, cry lot. What's worse, not jumping on the fumble or not being there? I mean, I honestly, that's the biggest debate question. Some people will say it's one of them, some will say the other, and nobody's right or wrong. The Bears. The Bears.
One thing I think that's extra unfortunate for Maple now is that he still needs magic, which he missed out on by going through the front door. And so he's going to be tempted to get that strength from the maze and like do more of GTG and fall even farther behind.
Oh yeah, no, I am absolutely not trying to say you haven't known pain or that it's worse than ours. I'm empathizing and saying, yeah, I absolutely know the feeling. You are not alone there. How often do you try to line up that Din's Fire where it just hits all of them?
I do that every time. It's pretty easy. You kind of just, you do exactly what Frogsy did. You just get up in the corner there next to the Skulltula and you use Din's Fire and it hits all of them.
I always just miss the last one.
You pretty much have to get so that the Skulltula like almost hits you. You have to kind of like buffer the Skulltula hitting you with Din's Fire.
Okay.
And then you'll hit all of them. Just like bump right up against the wall.
No, that's what I'm thinking of, Kameko, is the nut strike, where just one nut stuns all three of them.
I think not using Dins doesn't save you a pause because you already have Dins like to enter Shadow Temple, so you just like still have it equipped. I don't doubt that it's the slowest method, it's just the one that I use, and it doesn't seem like it's that significant.
I mean, in general, over the course of by the way, happy 2 hours, everybody. Over the course of an over 2 hour run, yeah, the animation from Din's Fire once or twice wouldn't be terrible. But then when the difference between the two runners is maybe 10 seconds, it starts to add up real quick. Always hate when I miss that first one or it like clangs against them, and then I just can't find the rhythm to actually hit them.
Yeah, so you just kind of have to like dab and pray every once in a while. But yeah, I do want to make sure we get our happy 2 hour shoutouts out here. We got quite the seed happening, quite the race as well between Frogsy and Maple. So thanks very much to them for doing this, and thanks very much to my fellow commentator Polar Bailey for being here, keeping me on my toes.
And make sure to follow the runners as well, because we, unfortunately, as much as we would love to be able to stream every single race in this tournament, we just don't have the capacity to do that. And so be sure to follow all of our runners to be able to watch them when they go on their races that we unfortunately can't restream. And if you want to help us be able to do more restreams, look into volunteering to be tracker or commentator or any sorts of things. We'd love to have the help.
Yeah, volunteering is awesome. You don't get paid in anything except clout and glory, and sometimes you might see it as a punishment as having to watch the horrible seeds that our restreamers roll sometimes. But also, you get to be here doing this. You get to joke around, and if you are one of our trackers, Timozoma and Kameko Sky, one of the commentators will say your name on the restream at least once an hour. So, you know, it has its benefits.
Plus, you get to watch more Zelda. Regardless of if it's a
Exactly.
bad seed or not, Zelda's fun. I love traumatizing new players with my seeds. Would recommend signing up for Restreamer to do so. Yeah, if you have terribly entertaining seeds that you happen to always roll when you're running yourself, sign up to be a Restreamer. You were paid in head pats one time. That's honestly, that's what they need to give us instead of pizza parties. It's just head pats.
I would still take the pizza, but that's just me.
Yeah. I didn't realize they were putting furores in here. When I saw a cutscene playing and hearing them get hurt at the same time, I'm like, wait, did they die? Yes, we love all of our volunteers. We would not be able to do this without the help from everyone. The viewers here, our moderators, all of our volunteers, our runners, we all make this possible. Oh, a Goron tunic. Okay.
Wag. Frogsy's not even gonna open this chest.
I mean, there's
Like,
literally
there's
nothing in here that would help them. It's
Yeah,
not
nothing
like
helpful.
we already have the Vigor sword. That would be the biggest thing to help.
Yeah.
I think from here we need, what, 2 more keys? 1 more key?
Do we have a slingshot?
That might be our slingshot.
I
With
like having a
Deco being
slingshot
cleared
for-
already, we never needed it.
I do like having a slingshot for certain parts of Jabu, though. Like, I like to shoot the switch in the first room with the slingshot, because you can kind of dodge the Octoroks there.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And I also like to. I also like to shoot the switch in the last room with a slingshot, because you can just do it from the door. If you kind of get in the corner, you can reach it. But not strictly required.
This was the room that they designed to make sure you knew what the heck you were doing, because I couldn't target for anything in this room.
I've definitely forgotten to open that chest before. Like, I kill the redeads and then I just bail. Make sure you don't do that. Bad.
The Yankees are actually deciding to fight back this time. It's 6-6 halfway through the game.
Zappy McMadness TV. I also love the Shadow Temple. It is my favorite dungeon in this game by a lot.
My favorite dungeon is Fire Temple.
That is a crazy response.
For randomizer specifically, because it's one of the ones that's either the worst, but not really that terrible, or it's the absolute best where you just get the boss key, beat Volvagia, and you're done. But also, it was just my favorite thing learning was the Bonshu strat for Volvagia, and that's just been my favorite thing to learn, and so I love getting to use it. But yeah, welcome in, Zappy. We're glad you're here.
Maple seems to not have been tempted by that second strength. He wants no part of that back of GTG scenario. Oh, maybe not. I spoke too soon.
It's just quicker to do this rather than go back through all the doors.
Yeah, I thought he was just gonna leave.
I did too. It was just a big debate the whole time. And the man with the rust. Ow, why did my throat do that word? The man with the sick beats, Mr. Bongo. Bongo. Give him a hand, ladies and gentlemen. Or, I guess an arm.
Yeah, he could probably use it for an arm too. Or at least like a forearm. He's got the biceps. That was a nice, quick, clean kill by Frogsy there.
That was a great one, yeah. All right, what was the item?
Another
Oh,
magic!
the other
It's
magic!
the bailout!
Never punished. Oh, wow.
I mean, kind of punished, but not extremely punished.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's going to be enough for him to be able to come back from, but it saves him from having to do a whole bunch of other checks.
Yeah, that is definitely pretty much the best possible outcome for that. And we were talking too about how that could have been a temptation to skip. Yeah, he is still a Shadow Temple behind, so it's looking like the opportunities to save some time are drying up here. But as we were saying earlier, Shadow Temple is a pretty execution differentiating dungeon, and especially now that we know it's Go mode Shadow, we don't even have to go to the back. Like that's a pretty good scenario for Maple, I think.
Yeah.
So it'll just come down to how fast Frogsy can do Jabu.
I think it's more going to come down to how fast can Frogsy do Ganon's tower.
Yeah, I mean, it is basically an execution fest at this point.
I just think that's where it's going to be like, if Maple can catch up, we will know probably by the end of Ganon's tower. And so if like Frogsy dies from salt and pepper, like it could be bad.
It could happen.
It
Certainly
could.
could.
It's very unlikely with seven hearts and double defense, but it still could happen.
Oh, also, Sky brings up the other skill check that still has yet to manifest in Frogs 2.
Yeah,
still
how
have
well
to do
you can
that.
do Frogs 2, that's true.
Frogs 2, not something that you see every single seed, usually.
That means you're in for a long one, but we're still not even 2.5 hours into the seed.
Yeah, for how
And
gross
here's
this seed
where
has been, our
Frogsy's
runners have
going
done
to
a
pick
great
up
job
a
with it.
lot of time too, is not needing to go all the way around because he picked up that scale.
That's true.
We have to go child, get sons, beat Jabu, go back adult, pick up storms, go do another age change, do Frogs 2, go back to adult, climb Ganon's tower, beat Ganondorf, beat Ganon. It sucks.
And that's another time save that I think Maple missed out on because he beat water and then he climbed up on top of the thing to shoot the sun, but then didn't, and then made it nighttime and then didn't make it daytime again. So I think it was just a moment of confusion there. Weep indeed.
Weeps in racing Metal Sonic. Yes.
Oh, we got the swag mid-air boomerang here from Frogsy.
I love throwing that fish on the step and it's still counting. That's my favorite.
Most generous hitbox for sure.
Yeah, the whole serenade thing too, yeah. So when Maple wants to go Jabu, he's gonna have to go like the long way around. His closest point, it might just be right like out of the Temple of Time.
Yeah, he's gonna have to just. I mean,
Because
yeah, because he
Child
can't get there
Reset
from.
is inside Goron City, which means you'd have to go out of Goron City, and you're in Darunia's chamber. So you're having to go all the way up and out, and then back down the mountain, and then past the guard.
Yeah, it's not great. And you can't even get there from Lost Woods either, because you don't have a scale.
Because you don't have a scale, yeah. Where was the second scale? I know we saw the hint for it.
There was one on Target in the Woods, and there was one on Shoot the Sun. Yeah.
So maybe if Maple.
Well, if Maple opens that chest in the Invisible Spikes room, and it has a slingshot in it, and he goes Child, and he plays Target in the Woods, and then he gets the scale, and then he goes from there, then he can save a little bit of time getting to Jabu.
Yeah, and I don't know why you would go out of your way for a check. Well, I mean, it's a known check, so like, I guess it's just you have to calculate, hey, what's faster, just walking there or going out of my way to go get the scale on either of
them? Wow, both Maple and Frogsy going for the skip the platform strat. That's extremely courageous by both of them. It's not a strat I ever go for.
I went for it twice in, I think it was either a weekly or a qualifier, and it dropped me from like near the front of the pack down to near the end because I died. I fell off once, fell off a couple more times, and ended up dying, and then having to start the whole thing over again.
Yeah, the geometry of that little platform is just really brutal, and it doesn't really seem like it should be.
It's just especially if you hit that one special angle, and you just slide.
You're done. You're done, bud.
This is really just going to come down to, does Maple remember their hints, and do they understand if it saves them time or not? As well as can they execute.
Right.
And it's like, I don't fault anyone for doing this, especially because we start with the lens, so it's not like you're having to go out of your way for the item to make that easier. You're just having to do a little bit of quick menuing. It's like, if you can do it without it, cool, awesome. It's really impressive. If you need it, who cares? That's still awesome.
I guess this could also be like a wallet, or like, there's other stuff that could be in this chest.
Yeah, there's a few things it could be.
You can go for the Ferrar strat, so we're gonna have to kill a bunch of bats in here, unfortunately.
Ooh, yeah.
There is kind of a finicky strat where you can, like, just kill the two that are flying around from the ground, and then use bomb shoes to blow up the two that are up top, without having to like climb up there and use the bow. But I can't seem to get that one consistently.
Just decides against the Goron tunic. Figures, when am I gonna need it?
Right. Oh, we're skipping the other chest too.
All right.
All right, so we are not getting that scale.
No, we're not. We'll see if that comes into play. It's all going to come down to execution at this point. Frogsy tripping up just a little bit here with some of these tentacle rooms, but still getting through it fairly quickly. Ooh. Oh! A string of bad luck. Yeah, they are both in, at the very least, Nova. They're not going to open anything else.
We didn't see either runner go for
Frogsy
the...
never picked up the Kokiri sword either.
How many sticks does he have? Oh, 7. He's fine.
No, I was just surprised he had a stick out at all.
Yeah. I was just about to say, we didn't see either runner go for the fast fan room strat there with the hover boots and the nut and everything. That's a really good time saver for a runner still looking to learning for the future. It's not the easiest trick in the world, but it is really cool. And it does save quite a bit of time and hassle.
You always got to try to swag jump the boat at least once.
Yeah, especially if you're ZFG.
Oh, nice. Oh, that was beautiful. That was like they had a little bit of trouble at the very start with the tentacles. The rest of that was beautiful.
Nice job, Frogsy.
That was
executed
great.
Baronade. Crisp. We'll see if Maple can match the execution on Bongo here. Oh yeah, perfect timing. Gets the second jump slash. Ooh, a little too quick on the crouch stabs though.
Ooh. He's like one shot though. He's got this.
Yeah.
And there goes Bongo.
Like Bong no longer alive. Was that anything?
Bongo, no.
Mm-hmm.
Here come the age changes. Oh my god, right?
Alright, so Frogsy just got the last dungeon reward. That means and he's got the big Goron sword. That means we've got like 6 minutes left in the seed, right? The race is almost over.
Totally.
Am I tripping here, or where is he going? Does he not know how to get to the castle?
What do you mean?
Oh, I'm pretending I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. And there finally goes the Bolero play.
2-2-2 into the seed.
And hey, look at that Serenade of Water. He was hoping beyond all hope that it was just storms right there.
Yeah, that would
No.
unfortunately ask a lot more questions than it answered.
It really would have, though.
Uh,
And there's the big rupee.
but then without having the scale, having Serenade doesn't help him all that much at this point.
Nope. Well, not anymore. He could have played Serenade right now and Sun Song.
Yeah. But like yeah, I don't know. I'm not even sure what route we're gonna take to get to Jabu from here.
You gotta think it's just down Death Mountain Trail through Kakariko into Zora River, yeah?
Yeah. Oh no, we're going to the Lost Woods.
Woods?
Oh no. Okay. Here's what might be happening. We fell in the hole. But then we played Nocturne.
Oh, no. That's so smart. Because then you don't have to go up Goron City and then down the trail through Kakariko. You just go through the graveyard through Kakariko.
Yeah, but we could have just played Nocturne instead of save warping, I think.
Because they might have forgotten they didn't scale.
Yeah. I guess we don't know exactly what's going through Bruno's heads, but
They probably just got the wires crossed of having the scale hints with having the scale.
that's extremely fair. I've definitely been there many times.
Alright, put your prediction in chat. How many tries for Frogs 2?
I mean, one of our runners is literally named Frogsy. Like, I would think that he would have the frogs pretty much on lock.
New IT guy, 1. You believe? I believe. I believe in you. Tardy Bird's a believer.
What order do you do the songs in? That's the question.
I don't have my controller in front of me, but I just have a muscle memory of like an optimal song order that involves the least amount of like moving your finger for different button changes.
I just do them in the order that they are on my tracker so that I don't have to remember which ones I already did. So I'm doing ZL, Staria, Epona, Song of Time. Oh no, Sun Song and then Song of Time. I think that's the order.
Okay. Yeah, no, always Storms first. I'm always doing Storms first.
Look at that, first try. Pretty quick too.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Dong. Maple saving a little bit of time by doing some of these songs on the way up to Jabu, but is unfortunately going to have to come back here later
Yeah.
to play
We
Storms.
believed. And our belief held true.
Hopefully he knows how this check works, and that he knows he has to play Storms at some point.
I mean, he's gonna find out either way once they don't offer the Frogs 2 minigame. I remember season 1 of Scrubs, the races could sometimes go over 4 hours. And seeing that we already have a player in a Scrubs tournament entering Ganon at under 2.5 hours just shows how much the entire community has grown and learned, and I love that.
Yeah, Scrubs is the best. The community's amazing. Everybody just wants to help each other get better. Such a positive place to be.
Yeah, All Seeds Can Sub 4 Days was in one of the first restreamed brackets races. Yeah, not just that, there's so much more quality of life stuff. I remember way back, it was like, I still remember when all random items were just the piece of art that was usually there, and you would have to pick it up to see what the item actually was. I was there, Gandalf, 3,000 years ago. The day that man failed and evil rose.
Where was Gondor, though?
They were there. Isildur was the king of Gondor. Where was Gondor when Scrub Central was formed? Where were they?
Where were they? The double. Let's go.
I mean, you always have to try the double when you have bigger on sword.
That was nuts. Frogsy is just absolutely crushing Ganon's tower right now. They hate to see him coming.
Yeah. Seeing him coming, they didn't even know he was there.
Yeah, they were just sleeping. And
They all of a sudden woke up in the spirit realm.
Oh, the bubble on the backswing on the boomerang. Nice.
No, both of these runners have done such a great job.
Yeah, this seed was an absolute doozy, and the fact that we're coming up on, you know, basically a 2:30 finish is a really good sign of things, of the progress that these runners have made.
I genuinely, whether it's in the regular tournament or any of the longer formats, I would still love to see one get a sub-hour seed.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I did see the 110. Oh, just missed the one cycle.
Yeah, the timing is not easy. That's what, a 2-frame window? On the timing?
It's like a 2-frame window at a specific tempo.
Yeah.
Best I can do is sub 120 in standard. Hey, that's impressive. You probably have to go down to 4 required dungeons for sub-hour. I mean, I am sure there is some way of the specific auto-completed dungeons being the longer ones, as well as for all of the ones required, it's like the quickest route. You're able to come into the water temple with long shot, have boss key first chest, and fire you just find boss key in the hammer chest, or not the hammer chest, the chest right outside the door.
You could also,
I'm
hear me
sure
out.
somebody is skilled enough to do that.
Hear me out. You could also just remove some of these cutscenes from the end of the game, and it would save like 15 minutes right there.
That too, but then that would just be a different category. We have had a sub 4 minute. It was an RSLC that ended after you got the Soul Triforce piece that was right next to your spawn. I remember that. I remember that. All right. One more round, and then it's time for some fresh as those bacon. Everyone get your GGs ready. Get any questions you might have for our runners ready, and we'll ask for them in the chat. That is if our runners want to do a post-game interview. It's so hard to get that rhythm again if you miss it the very first time.
Yeah, you kind of just have to reset him. Or do this.
That works too, hey, it works. Come on, there you go.
Nice recovery.
Get your GGs ready. And there we go. And yeah, I don't blame Maple for the DNF here. I'm not wanting to do all of Jabu and Frogs too when I've already taken second.
Yeah, I would be done here for sure.
Oh yeah, no. No blame there whatsoever. GG's to both runners. We're gonna see if they can get in here to give us a little chat. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe not. Frogsy said, let me connect my mic, and Maple declined, so we are going to wish them a good night. But GG's to both runners. Y'all both played excellent games. Where do they join? Let me find that. If you should be able to see the waiting room on the VCs in the Scrub Central Discord, and then we can pull you into the stream. I have no idea if they're in the stream right now and can hear me at all, and I don't have access to type in the chat. I have not logged in a while. There they are. I can't pull them in, so I'll need somebody else to pull them in.
We need an adult.
I need an adult. There we are. GG's Frogsy.
Hello, hello.
How's it
Thank
going?
you.
How did the seed treat you? What's your thoughts?
Well, Seed was very actually nice. When I saw that there's only 3 paths and 2 were for light arrows, I thought, well, everything should be like very low sphere or locked by bombs or something like that. I got some blunders, some execution issues, that water temple thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know, the water temple stuff, that is not easy to pull off under any circumstances. So you did a really good job, all things considered.
How was Maple?
Y'all were neck and neck for almost the entire time. And down there at the end, were about halfway through Jabu when you finished.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very close indeed.
Yeah, you guys
And
finished.
at one point, they were slightly ahead because they found the what did they find? The bow? It wasn't the bow. No, it was the strength.
Oh, the strength.
the
Yeah.
strength to let them
Oh,
get through
okay.
forest. And so they had
Mhm.
finished forest before you. And it was like y'all just kept swapping. And what ended up happening is while you were catching up, they were just doing the checks that we had already seen you do. So it
Okay.
was just evening out, and then you pulled ahead.
Yeah, when I was in forest and I, when I got to the blocks room, then I remembered that I didn't have a strength. Yeah, it was not like a intentional deep into forest. It's just, oh, I can do forest. No, not really.
Oh, to satisfy your potential curiosity, because Maple did it for us. Maple had not gotten their magic where you got yours,
Oh, okay.
and so they went and did the Strength 2 checks in GTG and got the second magic.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay.
So
Yep.
that
A little bit
allowed
of a
them to
bailout
catch
there.
up a little bit more towards you. They found that magic when I think right about the time you were finishing Shadow Temple.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that was lucky for me to find one because if I was going to depend on strength two, I don't remember where strength two was.
It was just in GTG. It was
Oh, in
right
GTG.
after the last key chest you could have had.
Okay. Okay.
It was like,
Frogsy,
oh,
what was
hey,
your
you got the one key that put your hover boots into logic, and the rest of the keys are locked behind Strength 2, and we were one key away from needing Strength 2, and then literally the next chest is Strength 2.
Frogsy, what was your strategy going into Water Temple? When did you decide that you were going to bail after still needing your boomerang and your magic and any number of other things and getting all those
Uh,
keys so early on?
yeah, like when I got the keys, and that's one of the reasons that I was trying so hard to not use the key on the bottom of the pillar, the central pillar, because I only had one. And in case I needed to go back to water, I wanted to have that one key to at least be able to do, or part of it, or go uh, in the way of Dark Link. Um, and because I got Serenade, I thought, well, if I need to dip into water again, it's going to be very straightforward. The water is going to be at the top, and it's going to be just like a quick thing and a few checks left.
Yeah, it ended up being a good play. I was pretty convinced that there was going to be something like in the Dark Link loop, but Maple ended up full clearing water, and I think it was
Okay.
just another bow that was in there. So not punished.
Yeah, well,
Not punished for skipping.
yeah, and one thing funny, I think like having light arrows in Frogs too was kind of like fitting. when I saw like the two hints there, and I went to, I don't know which check in the field that had a hint about light arrows in Frogs 2. I was like, oh, come on, why didn't I realize two paths, one in field, one in CAC, needs to be for the songs? So it was like most obvious, like for sure, Frogs 2.
Yeah, that was a gnarly hint distribution for sure. That was definitely the first time I've ever seen two path to the hero hints at the same time. We have a question in the chat from Kamiko Sky. Who would you rather face in round 2, Ultimate Bronze Noob or Blinking Rune?
Well, I honestly, either. I honestly don't know much about there. I know that Bronze has been around for more than this season. Sorry, what was the name of the other one again?
Bronze Noob and
Blinking Rune.
Blinking Rune.
Sorry? Sorry, just
Bronze
because.
Noob and
Yeah.
Blinking Rune.
Oh, Blinking. Yeah. Yeah, and I really don't know Blinking, so yeah, I guess it'd be
Well,
fun
if you
either
want to
way.
do a little bit of a scouting report, you can tune in on October 9th at 3 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. UTC, as that will be when their match is.
Okay, I
There
may
you
be
go.
there. Okay, awesome. Thanks everyone for the restreaming, for watching, for the tracking, commentating.
Absolutely. Thanks for running.
Yeah.
Awesome. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
Yep. Thank you, Frogsy, for coming in
Take
for
it
the
home,
interview.
Ink.
Yep, I will take it away from here. So
All right. Well, I think we are getting ready to give a little raid.
oh, apologies. I was muted in here. Yes. I will take it away now. Thank you, Frogsy, once again for coming in for the interview. But I will go ahead and switch over to the schedule. So for upcoming races, we got tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, Group Serenade. Jason versus Shawnee. That should be a very entertaining one. We are going to indeed have that one restreamed on Scrub Central, as well as the match after that later on in the evening between Sonoholic and New IT Guy. That's a group Bolero match at 10 p.m. Eastern. And next day, we are going to have Foxkun versus Emerald Mousy. That'll be a group minuet match at 12 p.m. Eastern. As well as Bazu versus Moches, or I believe it's pronounced Moches. Someone will have to correct me on that if I'm incorrect. Their match will be at 2 p.m. Eastern, and that is a group Requiem match. So we got lots of matches coming up. It's still very early in the Scrubs tournament, so we were gonna have matches almost every day, pretty much, for the round one. But before we head off and raid over to someone, I want to give one more shout out to everyone who came together to make this restream possible. First of all, you can follow our commentators on Twitch, December Ween and Polar Bailey. Thank you to both of them for coming in for comms tonight. Also, shoutouts to the unsung heroes of every restream, the trackers, Team Zoma and Kamiko Sky. And if you want to follow our runners, you can follow them at those appropriate Twitch links, Frogsy and Maple. Thank you to both of them for allowing us to restream your match. And finally, if you want to follow the restreamer for some weird reason, you can go ahead and follow myself, Ink, at Ink7. Anyways, we will have a raid target coming up soon. Thank you all for coming together to watch this fantastic match. It was a very entertaining race. And we will see you all tomorrow for the Jason and Shawnee match at 1 p.m. Eastern. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night. That was a great seed, all things considered, with everything we had to do.
Oh, maybe we weren't clear for a second. That's okay. We're clear now.